I decided to go on here and just hang out for a bit before videos. The video I might do tomorrow. I'm not sure where I should go tomorrow, but I was thinking of going up north tomorrow because I think they have new sets up north. Wasn't sure. I've heard a lot of switches have been changed up north. I apologize, dogs are barking, but yeah, tomorrow I might go in and do some rough fan tomorrow as always. Target it. Thinking of yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about going up north tomorrow. Um, yeah, I heard. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about 11:30 on the CSX geometry train. Uh, I've been seeing a lot of it. One of my friends sent me a pic of it too on the Worcester line. Um, yeah, 11:30 was out today on the Worcester line, which is very rare in my opinion. Well, hey, what's going on? Brockton area rail fan. But yeah, that was what an interesting day today. I didn't go at all, but I've heard about the extra, uh, the the 11:30 CSX geometry extra. Right now it's back at BET. Hopefully it's going to be on a train set very soon. Hopefully. Last time I saw 11:30 was when I was at Chelsea a week or two ago. Uh, they were on a construction schedule. That's probably still going to go on until like June or so, early June. And yeah, last time I saw 11:30 was at Chelsea. It had a 1724. I think that was the cab. Um, yeah, I think it was 1724. Uh, but now they've been changed a lot of sets up north. Yeah, I'm thinking about going up north tomorrow. Uh, I wanted to either go to Bradford up in Haverhill on the Haverhill line, or I just go to Winchester Center on the Lowell line. What's up, guys? Uh, yeah, tomorrow's gonna go somewhere where there's a downeaster action. I already went to. I've been to Anderson a couple times. I've been to Wilmington a couple times. Tomorrow I'm thinking of either going to Winchester Center, or I was thinking of going to Bradford on the Haverhill line, but that's a little far. But yeah, I've been hearing that the first the inbound track. Uh, I think they're putting the outbound track back up at Reading. So hopefully, hopefully end of this year, I'm hoping that we get more service on the Haverhill line as soon as possible. Hey, what's up, Percy Sabana? What's going on? I'm not sure you are, but yeah. Like I said, I'm seeing a lot of posts about 11:30 stuff about the Haverhill line situation at Reading. They're rebuilding that outbound track, and right now they're still only using one track. I've been over there, and they've only just they're only running trains every 90 minutes to Haverhill, and that was it. Yeah. Oh, oh, what is your name? What is your name, by the way? Are you a real fan? Your name is Jacob. Are you a real fan? Oh yeah. Oh, so 1071. 1071 is back in service again. Uh, yeah, 1071 is back in service again. This morning it ran on my line, it ran on my line, New Bedford line. I think no, that was yesterday morning. It was on my line. It was around like 9:30 in the morning. I didn't see it. I was at work, but I I heard I heard that was backup. I do have a sister, yes, but apparently my siblings are in Canada. So yeah, back to what I was saying. All of our heritage units right now are just the south side. We have 1071, 1030, 1036. Yeah, if you guys don't know about 1071, it's with 1851. I think that was what it was like last time before it died. But yeah, it's with 1851. Uh, but this week that the reason I want to go up north is because I wanted to see some of the cool stuff up there. Apparently they've been switching more sets and all that stuff, and I haven't seen them yet. Avon Square here. What's up? So yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna take the train that I always take into Boston. The 552 train. Hopefully my engineer's on that one. I swear. Hopefully. I didn't see him work last time, but so hopefully he's on it. I usually leave around five. Leaves at 5:52 in the morning, and I get there at around 7:30. Then I have to go all the way to North Station and catch my train to Lowell or Haverhill. Yeah, I don't really do buses here. I just do the commuter rail and Amtrak and freight trains and all that stuff. But I don't do buses. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know Ashmont. That's a red line stop. Oh, between May 8th and May 15th, I will not be rail fanning at all. I'll be on vacation. I'll be going on a cruise to the Bahamas. But the good news is that I'll be taking 2155 from South Station to Newark to get on the cruise. Taking a Acela train 2155. If I do get a Avilia, I'll probably take a picture and post it on the channel of the inside of the Avilia. If I it's only if I have the the next gen. If I don't have the next gen, then I won't take pictures. Uh, where are you from? My hometown station is in New Bedford, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tell exactly where I'm actually located, but I do live in Fairhaven, which is right across the street, right next town over from New Bedford. So I literally walk all the way from my house to the station. I can't tell you where I actually live, but and are you scared? No, I'm not scared of any of the horns and all that stuff. Random questions. You know, I've also been there's also been some bad stuff that I've experienced. Remember when I did that live when I was live at Reedville and an HSP broke down. No, I'm not scared at all. Just still worry about me, all right? But anyways, last time when I was at Reedville, I decided to go live because there was an incident with an HSP. Uh, its HEP broke down. Track 13. Yeah, usually the trains that go into New Bedford usually depart from track 13, 12, 11, or 10. Uh, and when I arrive at South Station, sometimes I get on track 13. But yeah, so No, I do not go to McDonald's. I don't go to McDonald's at all. I don't go there anymore, except if I have to. No, I do not have a car. I just take the train and to go rail fanning. So yeah, Regina's is really good. I gotta go back to that place again. No, I don't have a pool either. Yeah, anyways, the HSP that broke down a couple weeks ago near Reedville was 2027, and it had 1867 was the rear. And another set was going to double head that set, but unfortunately, it ended up canceling both three of these trains. Tavern on the Square, I don't usually go there. They don't usually have food there, but I think that's inside of South Station. I wasn't sure, but there's a little tavern right there where into the middle of South Station, and they just have drinks. They didn't have any food there. The food is the where. Yeah, I heard Chick-fil-A is going to be there too pretty soon. No, I do not. I don't even drink alcohol in my opinion. I don't do that stuff. But he's asking me random questions. But well, if I go to Haverhill tomorrow, then I wouldn't be able to stay for a lady because no, please, I don't like Taco Bell. I'm not a fan of tacos or of any kind. But yeah, like I said, if I go to Haverhill tomorrow, I won't be able to make a lady because it, usually that train runs between like 4:30 and 6 o'clock. It goes by Haverhill, Bradford area. But I would stay for some of the down easters. I usually stay for the down easters, but staying for LA is going to be a little bit too late for me. Plus, I have an hour and a half ride back to New Bedford. Uh, Sometimes L59 passes there too. Sometimes on the way, and it goes towards Wilmington and head towards Lowell. Uh, I saw that train over at Wilmington about like a month ago, L59. But I thought that was going to be a Pan Am locomotive, but unfortunately, it was just a regular just a regular GP40-2s. Man, I should have gone to Framingham today to see that 11:30 CSX extra, but unfortunately, the weather was not doing so well. It was raining, so I ended up not going. But Flynn sent me the picture of he caught it over at Framingham and crossings over there. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it. I don't know what these random questions are about. It's not related to rail fanning. I don't know what these random questions are. I don't understand, but I need to go to bed at 8 so I could get up early to go up north. I was thinking of going to Framingham tomorrow, but it's changed my mind to just go up north. Maybe next week if I don't have work next week, then I'll stay south and just either catch 1071 somewhere or 1030 or 1036, hopefully. When I was at Reedville, when I was at on in Reedville that day, I did see 1030 like 3 times, and I also saw 1036. No, I've never been on the Ashmont trolley. I don't know how. No, this is my house is private information. I'd rather not. I'd rather not show anybody my house. Uh, I honestly just don't want to show anybody my house because otherwise, I'd have random strangers at my house. Enough with the 6-7 jokes, please. I'm not really a fan of them. Uh, I've dealt with them quite enough on social media and all that stuff. So please stop with the 6-7 jokes. Why are you still typing 6-7 on my live stream? 61. Yeah, I'm also thinking about getting a radio scanner as well. It costs like about $120 off Amazon. I'm thinking about getting one. No, I do not like 6-7. Please stop it. Yeah, and my goal, my goal for tomorrow, if I do go up north, is to see my favorite locomotive leading. If any, take a guess. With what my favorite locomotive is. It has 1709 in it, and it has the best K5LA ever. And yeah, my goal is to see 1121, my favorite locomotive. 1124, hopefully. My least favorite GP40 is probably 1126 because that one keeps failing all the time. You're driving me crazy. Driving me crazy with the 6-7 jokes. On the way back tomorrow, I'll be taking 2037 to Middleborough. So 9 plus 21. Uh, 30. Why are we doing math here? This is not math class. This is a rail fan chat. Hopefully, when I see the Downeasters, hopefully they have some good stuff. Hopefully, they got some good sets there. Um, oh no! Don't tell me. I'm not solving that. I'm not solving this one at all. I'm definitely not solving this one. It's so annoying. Please stop. Stop with the 6-7 jokes. I've never heard a rail fan say that toward me in my life. I've also heard yesterday that 1005 was on the Worcester line the other day. Rolling Stock Solutions. the rolling stock solution. 10:05 came on the Worcester line yesterday. I couldn't remember what cab car was leading, but 2003 was right behind it. Uh, I'm not sure what's with 2003, but it came back on the Revo switcher. Uh, I think last week or the week before, along with 1035. Uh, what replaced the 1815 set is 1032, which is another really good one. Oh, when I was shocked when 1071 came back to service. Like I thought it wasn't going to be back for a while, but hey, after I get back from my vacation, maybe like a week after that, I was thinking of going back to the old Middleborough station, Middleborough Lakeville station on Friday, May 22nd, Friday night, to see the first K Flyer of 2026. Hopefully, it has anything good. Last year, it had 1138, which has the loudest friggin' horn I've heard from a GP40. The rail bridge over the canal, it's awesome. The K Flyer goes right over it. I can't go all the way there, but I could go to Middleborough Lakeville for it if I can. If I can't, then I'll probably go Saturday morning if I can. That Saturday morning, the 23rd, to see it. But yeah, my goal for this year was to see the K Fly, the first run for the K Flyer for 2026. If it has anything good, uh, then I'd be happy to go. Yep. What's going on, Kimberly Harney? We're just chatting and see where I should go tomorrow. I'm thinking about going up north tomorrow to either. Oh, are you talking about? Oh, Are you talking about the Buzzards Bay one? Yeah, it, it, the flyer stops there, so I can't go all the way there. But like I said, I might go to Middleborough Lakeville for it. We call it Lakeville Station now because. Oh, you're Alex. Okay. Yeah, I might. I could do the low line or the Haverhill line tomorrow. Yes, I know Jason Hadfield. Yep, but he only rail fans the cross road crossing, but it's about like 50 minutes of a walk to get from Bradford to that crossing. I wanted to go there, but it's a little bit long of a walk. Yeah, I know Jason, but he posts a lot every day at the crossroad crossing. I like how he always says, "Here comes the next MBTA commuter rail train that's going to Haverhill." I just love that. It's amazing what he does. I wanted to see Jason, but I can't really walk all the way to that crossing from Bradford. It's a little bit far. You're going to Sutton Street with him. When are you going to do that? Sutton Street in North Andover. Saturday. Okay. I don't usually rail fan on the weekends, in my opinion, because trains to New Bedford run every 2.5 hours, and can't really do that. I only like rail fanning on weekdays whenever I'm not working. But uh, the Haverline, line, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Jason's a really cool guy. Uh, I also went to Worcester about a couple weeks ago too. Uh, I saw M426. I saw P&W train. Uh, I saw 449. I also saw 1036 that day too. Oh, your birthday was 18 days ago. Okay, wonderful. Well, actually, in my opinion, the new subway cars, I actually like them because it announces itself, and I every time I take the friggin' red line, I always sit in the old cars, and the old cars suck. But I I do like the new orange line cars and the new red line cars a lot. Oh, hey, what's up, 1800 Productions? What's going on? I'll be out trackside tomorrow up north. What's up, David? Uh, have, have you been out? Have you been out these days? Tomorrow I'm thinking of going up north, either on the Haverhill Low Line at either Winchester or Bradford, uh, and hoping to see what sets are up on the Downeaster these days. I heard that there are two sets that have just P42s, and the other one has F40 900 and 224. Um, I actually like the F40s that the Downeaster has. You're gonna check my video. What video are you checking? Any of the ones up north or the ones on the south side? Where else did I go last week? I went to Reedville. I went to Worcester. Every time I go to either Framingham or Worcester, I always go to that fried chicken place that's right now. Oh, the biker at Chelsea. Uh, that was the dumbest thing that I've seen. The stupidest biker that I've seen. Uh, so the gates were already down, and he rides right over the tracks when the train was coming. In the oncoming inbound train that was coming, he would have gotten himself killed. So yeah, there's stupid people everywhere in Chelsea. They just do stupid things. Like they're not even safe around train tracks. Also, Framingham too. Remember when me, Flynn, and Nathan were there, and full and a car, some truck barreled through the crossing gate, and 449 was coming, and the Amtrak train crashed into the gate. And no, his name is not Kimberly. His name is Alex. Yeah, yeah. That was when we had snow on the ground, and apparently 449 hit a crossing gate, but at least they were able to fix it. It was back in early to mid March. The the not the last time I went to Chelsea, but the time before that, some pedestrian was running across the tracks when the gates were already down, and the train almost hit him or her. I couldn't remember if it was a guy or a girl, but you know, railroad safety. Uh, some people just don't care. Some people just don't. They just don't like following the rules. Yeah, it was an old man riding the bicycle across the tracks when the gates were down. Yeah, it was an old guy. He clearly knew better than that than to just stop for the train, and he never even listens. And a mod, I'm not sure what a mod is, but I don't even know. Did, what? Which guy? Me? Or which channel is it? Uh, so yeah. Also, one time I got yelled at Chelsea, just in the morning because there were workmen that were doing some survey for the T, and I had to walk down to the Third Street crossing to catch the next set of outbound trains. But hey, it didn't get kicked out. It was just yeah. I saw both 11:29 and 11:30 that day at Chelsea. I'm not actually not thinking of going there until like after this construction schedule is done. Uh, and what I did in my hair, I just cut it instead. I think the last time I was rail fanning, I had my long hair, but I buzzed it off. Uh, yeah, looks like I'll be prepared for. Looks like the train coming back to North Station is going to be packed because of a Bruins game that's going to be going on tomorrow. I'm not really a Bruins fan, but I always get crammed into. I always get crammed in for for Bruins fans and all that stuff. Takes me a little bit to get back down south. Oh, Air. I also went to Air too last week. Uh, and I only saw one freight train there, which was a Norfolk Southern train. I think it was Z222. No, I think it was Z253. I can't remember which model it was. It was around like 10:30 in the morning. Heading. It was from Shirley to. It was heading towards Shirley first, and then towards Air. I think it was coming from like New York. Uh, yeah, yeah, you're right. That's my name. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I only saw one freight train at Air, which was Z253, I believe, and then the rest of them were all MBTA's. I was hoping to see either B101 or E Day, but I but I they didn't run until later, and I couldn't stay later. Uh, and I had to wait 2.5 hours for the next set of trains, and it was kind of boring. Uh, I thought Air was gonna have a lot of freight there on a Tuesday, but I didn't see any. But I always keep looking at the YouTube live cam at Air just to see what was happening, but ended up not seeing any more freight trains except that one Norfolk Southern train. Uh, so oh, I actually was I also was caught on camera rail fanning at Air too because the live cam can easily see everything around happening at the station, and apparently I was in it because I was the one that was rail fanning there last week. I also got fooled there because I thought 11:29 was gonna come with 17:24, but unfortunately I was fooled with 11:16 because 11:29 caught fire maybe a day before that or that day, but yeah, it caught fire on the Newburyport line, an HEP stack fire, which I've been hearing. I was flooded out with that. No, because Josh told me that 11:29 caught fire, so that's where I got it from. So yeah, it's true. 11:29 caught fire on the on the Newburyport line HEP stack fire. Yeah, Holbrook Randolph is cool, but I don't usually go there. Also, I don't usually go to the Brockton area too. Uh, the stations that I really like on the New Bedford line is Bridgewater and Middleborough. Uh, what I don't usually rail fan is East Taunton anymore because of all the complaints of the horns. Back in February, the MBTA held a meeting in Freetown. Residents have had enough with the beep 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 shaving a haircut horn shows or jingle bells anything like that. and one resident said that they built the train station right behind her house, and all she could hear was idling uh, at East Taunton. And I also found out a few days ago that the trains the trains now stop a little bit further at the station, so they don't have to deal with the idling anymore. I'm not 100% sure why they did it, but Holbrook Randolph stop does have a cool little spur line. But I always go by it on the train every time. I also wanted a rail fan at Braintree at some point too, but not sure what they got there. It's just the New Bedford Fall River and Kingston. I also wanted to do JFK Mass, but apparently that's kind of a dangerous area, Dorchester. I wouldn't bother going there. And hopefully I'm on a set tomorrow with a heritage unit. If not, then it's that. But yeah, tomorrow morning I got to walk over there like 5 in the morning. I have to get up early so I can make that train. Like I said, hopefully my engineer is on that one. I'm not gonna say who it is, but usually one of my favorite engineers is usually on that one. Uh, okay, never heard of it, but enter through the industrial park on the road. The old track goes over a little stream. It ends at a warehouse. Never heard of that. No. Yep. Last week was kind of rough when I was on the NEC because remember I told you guys about that Reedville situation, the dead HSP, um, and it all got diverted back to Boston and canceled all three of these stolen trains. That was terrible, absolutely terrible. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna go so I can just have dinner and get ready for bed because I gotta get up early tomorrow to catch the train to South Station, and then I'm gonna go to North Station and all that stuff. So have a good night, and the, the video for the next video I'll do would probably be out on Friday. No, probably be out on Saturday because tomorrow I'll be filming it, but I'll post it on Saturday, and I'm definitely gonna be up north tomorrow, so that's the point. But yeah, have a great night, everybody.